David Benavidez got a huge UD win over Caleb Plant this weekend. He then called out Canelo Alvarez. Ro, do you think he can beat him?
No.
No.
No. So I like Caleb Plant because he's a local boy. He's a Vegas boy. And when I was watching the fight, I was thinking about intensity of hits and I was thinking about quickness. See, the thing is with Canelo, which people don't give him a lot of credit for because it's always been Floyd that's been tagged as the defensive player, as a defensive fighter, is I think Canelo would tire him out in a second.
He would tire out Benavidez?
Yes.
Wow. That's interesting. I mean, the biggest thing I think that this fight has going for it is Benavidez's youth. He's 26 years old.
Don't matter.
Well, no. I'll say this, just in terms of, and you're right, because remember that was
think of who Canelo fought.
Well, no. I'm saying in terms of what you just said, when Canelo fought Floyd, I think Canelo was like 24. He was a young fighter then as well. So
right.
so the youth, it can be a blessing and it can be a curse. The reason I say that it would be interesting is because the last time that Canelo fought a young upstart fighter was the Russian guy. What was his name?
Triple G.
Yeah.
No.
It was
no. Daggone it. He lost. Basically, it's biggest thing is he lost. And I can't remember his name.
Hold on. Who fought him?
Canelo did.
Is it
Canelo did.
not Koshenko?
It was like maybe 3 fights ago. But it was when Canelo was like moving up to light heavyweight and he was continuing to try and push himself forward down the line. But I say all that to say that young hunger is different. And if young hunger meets talent, it can give an old fighter a little bit of problem.
So I'm going to give you examples.
Kovalev.
No, that's
No,
not
well,
it.
it's not who I'm thinking either.
That's not it.
So if you watch Canelo and if you watch Floyd, as they got older, they both got quicker.
You feel like quicker? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, maybe timing. Maybe not necessarily quicker, just
Not
timing.
only timing, but they could read the other fighters. So there's a lot that goes into that. I mean, yes, there's a hunger, but there's a saying that goes, youth is wasted on the young.
Dimitri Bivol. Bivol was his name. Sorry.
So anyway, I was saying youth is wasted on the young. So in that instance, I think Canelo would just tire him out.
Follow up, does Canelo even take the fight?
No.
You don't think he takes that fight?
No, it takes away from you. It's like, okay, and I'm going to give you a very, very different parallel. It's like when I see Madonna go on Instagram and listen, and I'm not an ageist. I am, but when I see Nana do very odd things.
Come on, Nana.
Very, very overtly sexual things at almost 70 years old. She doesn't need to do that. She's a legend. And maybe like in her own
it's beneath her.
And maybe in her own way, she's saying, I'm still saying, fuck the standard and I'm going to do this. And I get that too. But it takes away from the legend that you are. In my humble opinion, Madonna to me, you have to know me. Madonna and Little Kim for me are everything. But I will tell you, when I see Nana, like with her, she has a BBL.
Yeah,
and
it's bad.
And but to each their own. I will tell you though, it takes away from the Madonna that I remember and love. Right. So I don't think.
You don't think he takes the fight?
No.
I don't think he takes the fight back to that youth factor that that we spoke of. Just because Canelo, when you really look at it, he has learned a lot from Floyd. You know what I mean? Him, also Tank Davis, in terms of picking your opponents properly, picking it at the right time.
We can cut that cuts both ways, because again, one of the biggest criticisms of Floyd is he fought who he thought he could be. Yeah. Canelo, I think, can beat Benavidez easily. I think with his quickness, he can tire him out.
Frustrate him.
Yeah, so I don't think he's at Canelo's level. If he was, I'd say, yeah, take it that way. Nobody can say nothing about you. I don't think they're in the same hemisphere.